Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Light the Candle. We're playing ReignMaker. It's a match 3 game with a little bit of town management in it. Some of these people are a little dumb. They mistake people for trees and try to chop them down. I swear I'm not making that up. They leave stuff outside their houses and then are amazed when they're gone in the morning. I swear I'm not making that up either. But they need our help, and they're people, and they're mostly sentient, so, we gotta protect them. There's a little person here, Bloopist, with a flag on her.
Organizing a rally.
She's apparently organizing a rally. I'm not sure why she wants to do that, but she is. I can't apparently scroll to either side, so this is apparently just the town. Can't do anything with it. So we collected a scout and an archer, so let's see how they help us in our battle. The scout's supposed to collect stuff. Oh, ancient tower. Sounds ominous. Let's gear up a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab Mr. Scout. Yes, there we go. And grab Miss Archer here. Oh, we can totally grab probably a bunch of these. Nope, just one. Okay, we'll put it in one slot. And spells, we only have the one, so that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our ancient tower and battle it. Okay, so I can apparently put them on the number keys and stuff. Oh, that is a lot of guys. That is a lot of guys. So I found out last time that doing it from the bottom here might be the best option. Might be. Might not be. I've gone and lost my momentum. Yes, there we go. Have some of that. Have some of that too. You're a big hedgehog guy, aren't you? Lots of hedgehogs, actually. They're just knocking on the walls now. Appreciate if you didn't do that. I spent a lot of time on these walls. Well, I didn't exactly, but it was work done anyway. Just not by me, but that shouldn't, sorry for your loss. Okay. Obviously, we're going to try that again. Let's go ahead and try Miss, yeah, there we go. So she's doing her thing. Let's go ahead and do ours. As she goes as intact here. Okay. We can totally do this. We just need to be fast. And that's the problem I'm having, is I'm just not very fast. These guys are really dangerous and not friendly. You wouldn't really expect them to be friendly, I suppose. With the whole, trying to kill me thing. I think doing vertical matches is probably the best bet here. Probably the most helpful, I would imagine. Of course, they're not always going to be vertical matches, but where they are, I should totally try to do those. Oh, and our archer just died. That's unfortunate. And we just died. This is a little bit harder than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting something a little easier. Okay. That won't work, but this will. Okay. Yeah, up there, that's what I meant to do. Really, I did. And I'm really meaning to do these multiple ones if I possibly can. The trouble is, not a lot of them are available necessarily. Obviously, 4 matches are probably going to be more powerful than 3 matches, but sometimes 3 matches is all you got, I also don't know if any of these bottom guys... Yes, come on, you can totally die now. Yes, okay, he's almost... Okay, that was a little closer. Silver. Really, silver. And I got an exploding capsule recipe. I don't know what that means. Is my... Yeah, my scout's just gone. 0. So you only get 1. So that's something you definitely want to stock up on. Well, they won't let me retry it for some reason, and I have to return to the city because I can't go to the conquest map. That's very strange. Okay, people are asking you to decide on matters that have occurred, so what is this time? 4 dumb beasts as unnatural as they come. Who's corrupting these animals, and how are they mimicking divine powers? Questions to ponder in the future. For now, the Gargantupine awaits its fate. Okay, the Gargantupine is the thing I just defeated. What would you like to do with it? I thought it was dead, but okay. Okay, have the elementals gather as many spines as they can. Mages might be able to use them to develop a weapon. Maybe? several task forces. Sure, manage the problem to death. Gargantuan are innocent woodland beasts, very incredibly susceptible to the void. Poor beast is a victim as much as the town he attacked. Let's relocate him deep in the forest. Not sure. Well, we're not going to chop off its head and skin it. That just seems problematic. This actually seems like the best option. Try to develop a weapon to fight the invaders. It doesn't exactly tell us what we do with a Gargantuan, but we're going to do that. Okay, we're able to develop a new arrow that was both lighter and more precise. Archers of the city have rejoiced. That's actually pretty cool. Speaking of archers, let's go ahead and buy a couple more. Yeah, I can't upgrade the town hall yet. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do 2 for now. What about the academy? Can we do anything here? Yeah, we can make crack. I'm not sure treasure is really our big thing here. It's mostly the triads. Not sure it's worth it. Foundry. Okay, you have stuff stored. So apparently they can build 1 and then that's it. Which is kind of weird. I don't understand at all. Okay, granary. Yes, we want more people. Actually, let's close this. Let's go to the farm and collect the food. Oops, not that one. The granary. And go ahead and, yeah, 2 more people, I guess, or 20 population. Great. Actually, that's fantastic. Yes, purchase that. Thank you. We now have 210 people. Lumber mill. We want to collect that wood. Thank you. So now with the wood, that doesn't do anything. Blacksmith. Yeah, I can't do anything. There's markers here, but they don't have anything yet. So I can collect that. That's fine, I guess. And now it's empty. So apparently it just goes up here when I collect it. Interesting. Armory. You can't research that because they're all worth 500 and thousands. And yeah, that's a spaceship. Well, it looks like a spaceship. I guess it's not actually a spaceship. Okay, sure. Why don't you just research this since I have nothing else to do with my triads and it seems a waste not to do something. Oh, there's totally guys here. Hi, guy. Farmer is a specialized citizen who helps produce food faster. Oh, he only costs 1,000 triads. And a lumberjack. We only have 1 lumberjack and they're apparently worth 15. And a smelter. I should probably buy one of those too. Scholar Frogman. Arms Master. Oh, with minimum 500 population. Okay, but these guys I can totally buy eventually. And I used up all my money. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do some battles. Do some match 3 mayhem here. Apparently we just jumped across the mountains. So what? That was 5, so we probably should do 6 yet. Yeah, not cold. Okay, so we might actually have an ice level. Okay, so we have some locked pieces here. Not surprising. Or they're just telling us about them and they're not actually locked. That could also be a thing. I'm going to take that, thank you. Oh, there we go. There's a locked piece. Here, have one of those. Have one of those and a couple of those. And have some of this too. And I'll take that one, thank you. Oh, gold. Here, guy, go get your gold, will ya? You totally missed it, but that's okay. Should have had you out earlier. We also need her out, I guess. Apparently I can only have 1 of them out at a time, which seems a little broken, but that's fine. I'll deal with it. Oh, gold. Yeah, he spotted it, but he didn't actually do anything with it, did he? Bloody useless. Is he actually going to go get that this time? No, he just spotted it. He didn't actually do it. That's kind of useless. Kind of defeats the whole point of me hiring you, actually. If I tried to pull that at my job, they'd fire me faster than I don't know what. Okay, that was an accident. I'd love to say it was on purpose, but it wasn't. Always a problem with match 3 games. It's really luck dependent. I mean, there's just no way you could possibly know all the permutations that are going to happen just because you move something 1 space. Is it possible? you have to be some serious, like, next level genius to be able to pull that off, I think. I mean, I'd like to say that I'm in that kind of capability, but I don't have that kind of capability. There's just no way. I mean, a couple of these things I know. I mean, if I go ahead and press this, this is going to come down, but still, I mean, you'd have to be really, really out of your mind. Yeah, no kidding, spotted. Thank you, I see that. I guess he's a spotter, but he doesn't actually do anything. I mean, it's not totally useless, but it's still pretty useless. Oh, did my scout? No, my scout didn't die. What do you mean my scout didn't sign up for this? This is exactly what he signed up for. He knew what he was getting into when he signed the paperwork. And it was gold. That seemed trivial. The boss battle is actually the most difficult piece, I think. Okay, so this is a little bit more difficult. Oh no, it goes right through. Here I thought they were separated out. Nope, they're not. So never mind. It's not as difficult as it looks. Even though it probably should be. I can't move that, but I can move that. And then I can get a match right there. Got rid of the locked one easily enough. And picked up the triad. Let's see over here. Yep, something over here I can do. And that one. Oh, missed the fire. That's too bad, but that's okay. I was really expecting the break to be meaningful. I expected you'd have to manage two at once, which would be really interesting, but they didn't go that route for some reason. I don't know why. Seems like a really interesting mechanic. Oh, did my scout... My scout might have died. Oh no, I left him behind on the other level? Are you serious? They're only good for one shot, huh? Okay, that's good to know. I suppose they could have mentioned that, but I know that now. That's what's important, I guess. I will live. They won't, but I totally will. This guy's getting awfully close. He's in this... Oh, well, she killed him. Okay, that was nice. Yeah, I'll move that up here. Move these over. Yeah, for the most part, if I just do the bottoms here, the rest kind of just takes care of itself. So everything just falls right into place. Don't even need to worry about it too much. It all just happens. I'm totally missing out on this gold, and I didn't move fast enough to get that. I feel so bad about that. Okay, I'll take that, and I'll take all this gold. Thank you. Not that I found a use for the gold, unless it turns into triads, I guess. It could do that. Would it do that? I mean, it kind of makes a sort of sense for it to turn into triads. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, man. It's what I do. So I make stuff up. Here, have some of this too. Leaf magic, I'm sure. It's probably supposed to be earth magic. Not sure how else you're really supposed to convey earth, really. I mean, I guess it would be some kind of leafy substance, and we're done. Okay. Sure, let's go to the next battle. Let's just go battle to battle here. The boards look a little complicated when you first look at them, but really, they're not that bad. I mean, they kind of just fall into place, for the most part. Yeah, I mean, it's really nice when you're able to take care of, you know, a whole bunch of guys at once, but really, I'm barely even looking. Oh, I suppose I should go to town and replenish my people supplies. It's definitely a reason to go back. It's too bad they don't, like, level up or something as they travel with you. That'd be pretty awesome. Oh, okay, that apparently healed my castle, but my castle didn't need it because I haven't been touched yet. That's okay. It's good to know those things are there. I'm pretty sure that was actually covered in the tutorial. Oh, that won't work, but this will over here. Oh, I should have done a 4-match there. That was silly. Let's see. Here, have some of that, and some of that, and some of that too. That's not a 4-match, that's just a 3. That's okay. Is there anything I can do within this row? No, I don't think there is. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, I mean, I can move these guys up here. Oh, there we go. Got him. Okay. Yeah, see, really, I mean, I'm trying to do as many of these... Yeah, see, like that. That was good. That's what I wanted to do. Like I said, it's really hard to control that type of thing. You just gotta make a bunch of matches and assume things are gonna line up. Gotta have a little bit of faith. That seems a little bit weird. It is a little bit weird. I agree with you. I think it's very strange. It's a weird mechanic for a game because it's pretty much luck. I mean, those matches were pretty lucky to have. I'd like to be able to say, again, that it's skill, but it's all just, you know, in the air. You were seeing the random number generator doing its wonderful job. All hail the random number, whatever you want to call it. God, deity, person of interest, perhaps. That might actually be more accurate. The random number person of interest. Or being of interest. Element of interest? Program of interest? Program of interest. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, bunch of bad guys down here. Do we have anything down here that would work? Well, that almost worked. Here, how about that? Yep, there we go. And just enough to take care of them. I missed all that gold over there, though. Because I was too busy focusing on the matches. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the city. Try to replenish our human resources. Okay, so what decision points do you need? Farmers are requesting they allowed to clear a patch of forest as the town's food demands continue to grow. New fields allow them to export their goods into trage and bring in more income. Don't know where trage is, but okay. So, preserve the health of our forest. Surplus of food is good. Or immediately arrange a mediation between farmers, forester, druids, and the hunters. Yeah, if there are druids in the forest, we should totally negotiate before we just go and randomly invade their territory. Just so we don't die. So, group formed a tribunal called the Company of Three. Together they work to help you make decisions involving various aspects of life in Piece of the Verse, ensuring that you have access to a lot of expertise. Your problem was solved before it became one. Great. Next policy. Population of rabbits around town have absolutely exploded due to the change in the surrounding wildlife areas. They moved into town, began eating the farmers' crops. Farmers began setting rabbit snares and killing them on sight, but Rihanna, the wolf kept by a local ranger, was recently caught and injured in one of the traps. The situation could easily spin out of control, so you step in with one of the following actions. Trust in nature. Always a bad idea. Nature will screw you every time. Order a huntsman to trap as many rabbits as possible. People eat well. Not sure that actually solves the problem. Provide them with a druid consultant. That might actually work. Offer a reward for each child who traps a healthy rabbit. Take the bunnies to elementalists. We'll use them as companions and familiar. That might actually worsen the problem. Let's provide them with the druid consultant. We need something better than traps, because that's clearly not working. So, after several meetings, the course of action was arrived at, which pleased all the parties involved and solved the rabbit problem effectively. But what was the solution? It was just a random. Okay, sure. Don't tell me what the solution was. Okay, boy, there's a lot of these. Card, an old master elitist in one of the towers defended, contacts you about setting up a school for the young citizens. Sounds good. Void attacks become more severe, and he believes that it will get much worse. Genius without education is like primordium in a mine. Sure. With potential, but no actual benefit. Okay. What would you like to do about his request? Sure, that actually sounds like a good idea. So, back to school, recruit chinkers, elementalists, turn your best educated in the field and forest. Need to be able to defend themselves, and elemental is the way to go. Sounds like a stupid idea. Actually, it doesn't sound like a stupid idea. But I'm not sure. These are best is to make everyone be a farmer. Yeah. So, fields, whatever. So, youngsters starting and growing the economy of the town. Someone invented a polka plant. Sad. Oh, yes, as in, okay, that's fine. I thought matches as in number of battles, but that's not what it said. Or burst. Not that I've been using spells. I should probably be using spells. Yeah, let's go and do the next one on the tree, right? So, research, sure. Greenery. Let's not do population. We do any upgrade these. I'm done all 5. That's 100. Like, anyway. So, the town hall 1500. Oh, okay. She actually, hit people. So let's yeah, we'll do 5. That's okay. And so that one's only blue or silver or whatever. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back to the map. Oh, I do totally have the spells, I just wasn't paying attention to it. Okay, Q and W. I gotta remember that. It's gotta be in my brain. Scout's useless, but whatever. What does this do? Does damage to an invader. Okay, I gotta remember that too. I'm just not using my other stuff. That's bad. Okay, yeah, see, it's right there, right down at the bottom. I'm just not using it for whatever reason. That's very silly. That's not what I meant to do either. Right, we need to work from the bottom and work our way up. So, here, we want to do something with this. Here, have some of that. That barely did anything. How about some of that? That probably did a little bit more. Oh, gold. Okay, Archer, I need you. Out in the field, doing your dirty work. Killing people, taking names. You can take names and then kill people if you like. As long as you do it. I don't care what order you do it in. Let's see, some of that, and some of those there. Oh, and the gold. Gotta remember to get the gold. Here, just kill you off. That was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. So what does the Q button do again? Destroys a rune. Okay, I could see the benefit of that. That would be kind of useful. In case something's in my way that I just can't seem to get around. Okay, we have a wave here coming in. And not that I'm going to destroy any runes right now. Well, that was quite the barrage out in the world. Most of my focus is over here, so I don't see the gold all the way over there. It's in my periphery, so every once in a while my brain goes, hey, look, stuff! And I go, oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to be looking over there, huh? It's not quite in my, as part of my mental processes yet. I know it's something I should do, it's not something I've been trained to do, if that makes any sense. Alright, what do we got here? Some fire. And stuff. Yeah, I guess this up here. Having to drag it's a little... I don't want to say cumbersome. Oh no, I have to drag a whole thing over. Not sure I actually need that heal, but I took it when it was available. That's all I can say about that. Okay, little fire guy is not... Little guy down there is just not available to hit. Oh, there we go. And him with that. That killed him. Okay. That one actually got a gold on. Don't know why I got a silver on it last time. Maybe because I didn't have this girl. Okay, the weird shape is interesting. So I can't move that one. Huh. What can I do with it? Well, I have a bunch of fire ones over here. Oh, and they go through this. Okay, I wasn't expecting that for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. Of course it's going to go through it. It's got to all fall down, right? But it doesn't count as 3 in a row when they're placed that way. That seems like cheating, actually, but what do I know? I'm just the player. Oh, I can't do that. Damn, damn, damn. Here, have some of that instead. And some of that, I guess. And some of those, and a little bit of that. Gotta be able to combine this somehow. There we go. Got that. Out of my way, finally. I guess I could have destroyed the rune. That could be a thing that had happened. I'd like you not to beat up my castle, please. Oh, yep, totally worked. And gold, gold, gold. There we go. Need some of that, and that's too far. Here, we'll destroy this rune. That didn't work. Oh, because Q. I need to... There we go. Yeah, it just destroys the rune. Okay, and then launches it. Which doesn't exactly help me. What does W do? Oh, W... Oh, it does do triads. Well, that's good to know. Okay, I'm letting these guys beat on my house, and that's probably not a good plan. Yeah, so we'll just do a bunch of these. That's not helpful right now. Okay, so you see him over there. You see this guy over here? The guy's beating down my house. You need to do something, little lady. Do not appreciate being left on my own devices here when I can't make any freaking matches. I can't. There's no match to make. Unless I'm just missing something obvious. If I am, scream at your TVs. Oh, come on. Really? How did she die? Because he's beating up the wall. Okay, you know what? I don't need this. I can just beat you up. Yeah. There we go. That's what these are for. Okay, but she died, so I can bring in my other girl. Fortunately, we have reserves. Which is actually a horrible, horrible thing to say. But such as it is. Okay, let's just get rid of this. That made a combo of some kind. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, well, it opened up a path. I don't have a whole lot of options here. The design's really screwing me. Here, a whole bunch of paths there and a whole bunch there. But yeah, the sinkhole here is really problematic. And I'm going to lose, aren't I? I'm going to lose so badly. Everyone's going to mock me on the internet. That's what's going to happen. The whole internet's going to... I can't move stuff through here either. That's unfortunate. I'd really prefer if I was able to do that. Yep, and I lost. Nobody was surprised. Alright, I brought out a girl the first time here. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I don't know. Throwing water at the wind, man. Only so much you can do. Here, have some of that. And that didn't actually help as much as I thought it would. Okay. So things do get a little bit more tactical, if you can call it that. I guess you'd call it tactics. Oh, and I missed the gold again. It just does not stay long enough for me to notice it. That's my own personal problem, though. That's not a problem with the game. Also, my own personal problem is that I'm not seeing these combinations sometimes. Like, these guys down here should be totally taken care of, right? But I can't seem to find these people. Here, do one of those up there. I really need combos to bring stuff down. Down, down, doobie-doo, down, down, down. Yeah, you over there. And I guess you over there, and then I can finally match this, but this doesn't help me here. And if it attacks long enough, it'll just eat my person. Which is not a fun thing, I bet. Okay, so some of them died. But I really have a problem matching things down here. Oh, that worked. A little bit, tiny bit. Yes, totally worked. Okay, just a little problemsome when they're like this. And I'm not sure that was useful either. That earthquake spell, not as useful as you might think. I suppose I can start destroying things a little bit more judiciously here. No reason to keep things if they're just going to be in my way, right? Trouble is, it isn't a cooldown, but the cooldown's pretty fast. I can't do anything with this, so I'm going to destroy it. And that lets me match that. And match those guys, and match this guy, and then this guy here. Oh, and I missed a whole bunch of gold there. That's alright, I lived. That's the important thing, right? Wealth doesn't mean anything if you can't take it with you. And I was told that you can't actually take it with you. Or they lied to me about that? They probably lied to me about that just so they could have it all for themselves, huh? Sounds like something they would do. Because they are bastards, I'm sure. Speaking of bastards, I have a bastard of a predicament here. That's not what I meant to do either, but that totally worked. It actually worked out better than my original plan. Yep, and got it. That's blue. That's actually the worst thing I can do after, you know, not dying. Let's try it again. It's because I waited so long between actions, huh? Between matches, really. If I'm able to pull this off more reliably, that would be a great windfall. And of course, I need her to make that happen. Let's see, yes. If I can do these matches down at the bottom, that'd be great. It doesn't always work, but when it does... Okay, that didn't work either. Here, have some of that to buy me some time. Oh, do not tell me the game just crashed. Okay. I was gonna say... Well, I was gonna say, please don't tell me the game didn't just crash. Here, do some of that. I really need this down here. Yes, that's fantastic. Shoot. Here, get rid of this for me. It's not doing me any good. And I really need that to work. So I can do this over here and grab some of that gold. Yes, much better now, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Lots of flame and fire and death and destruction, just the way we like it. As long as it's not us dying in flame and fire and destruction. Also some guys up here, which has limited ability. Okay, she took care of it for me. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's what you're there for. The scout totally thought that he didn't sign up for this shit, but he did. He did. He totally signed up for this shit. And I'm glad you understand at least the sacrifices that need to be made so that we all, you know, don't die.
Awesome.
Crap on a stick. Not a whole lot of good options here. Well, I guess that actually worked out to my benefit and left a bunch of stuff on the ground. Okay. She's really slow with that bow, though. If you would just be a little bit faster. A little bit. Not a whole lot. Tiny bit. And there's a whole bunch of stuff down here that I really need to take care of. That was not one of them. I appreciate you doing that, though, because it gives me that opening, and then that opening, and then this opening. Which maybe possibly just saved my life? I think it just saved my life. Yeah, so I think the score is actually based on how much health you have on your tower, which actually makes total sense. Because there's a thing down here at the bottom, but I can't do anything at the bottom. This is in my way? Yeah, okay. So I destroyed it, and that gave me the point. But I'm not sure it should have exactly. But it did, and it worked. I got a silver. But I'm out of archers. So I need to go back to the city. And it's just a thing that needs to happen. I guess I technically passed it, but... Okay, so, Strange Alchemist, known only by Q... That's disturbing, if you've ever seen any Star Trek ever. Arrives in town raving about bizarre dungeons he's been exploring, shows up with a bag of colorful capsules that he swears explodes whenever he lines them up correctly. Well, God's sake, man, don't line them up. His arrival followed by a well-kept, well-spoken young lady by the name of Z. She apologizes for his strange behavior and tries to lead him away. He obviously wanted to stay in town, but he might very well be dangerous. How do you treat potential threat? Battling creatures with capsules, something completely unnatural. Says the guy who wields magic. Yeah, okay. Alchemists are strange creatures, but sometimes they manage to come up with something nice. Encourage Z to take him to the Tower of the Elements. Yeah, maybe. All new citizens are welcome, even if they are a bit strange. Well, seeing as how people chopping up other people, mistaking them for trees, strange is kind of a sliding scale. Might encourage Z to spend the night, see if Q could potentially fit in. Warriors surround Z and Q, confiscate the bag of capsules. They could all be dangerous. Huh. Encourage Z to spend the night, maybe? No, take him to the Tower of Elements. Could be really useful. Set policy. So elemental stability, the capsules modified them with a little bit of magic and made Q stop eating them. That's a little disturbing too. Surprisingly, he became quite a useful source of information, and everyone welcomed Z to the tower as her wit and laughter made it a much happier place. Oh, so that worked out nicely. Okay, I have 1,000 here. Let's go ahead and upgrade our town hall. Did that actually change? Didn't look like it changed a whole lot. It had to have changed, right? There's no way they would just make it go poof and then not actually change the sprite, because that would be silly. Not actually sure what I'm looking for here. Okay, healer. Perks everyone right back up. Oh, I'm assuming heals only the guys and not my tower. Stoner. That's an unfortunate name. Guys send heavy stones rolling across the field. That sounds actually really useful. He probably fires just as often as the archer, though, which is not as good. He costs 75. Well, let's go ahead and buy one just to see what happens. Got yourself a stoner, man. Really, an achievement for getting achievements. That's always weird. We'll go and get some more archers because they're always useful. Sure, let's go ahead and... Oh, well, shoot. I spent too many triads. Can't get a farmer. Sorry, Catman. You gotta wait. Armory. Can't research anything yet. Requires armory level 2. So if I upgrade the armory, which costs 1,000, of course it does. And one of these costs only 500. Which one was that? There we go. Sure, we'll upgrade this. And now I'm too short to be able to pick anything else up. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining me while I'm playing ReignMaker. I'm a piece of the universe. You're also a piece of the universe, whoever you are. And I will see you guys next time.